This is truly a historical moment in daytime television.
I'm glad that this moment is here. It's been in the making for 4 years.
I'm done being disrespected.
A new soap full of secrets, lies, and scandals.
Beyond the Gates is everything that you want in a show.
We have 27 sets. We have 40 cast members. It's a big seed that we're planting here.
The first of its kind series debuts Monday, and today we're giving you a sneak peek at the explosive premiere.
There were red flags from the very beginning.
It kind of starts off with an announcement from my father.
This causes a lot of conflict.
And I'm pissed. I'm pissed, and I cannot handle it.
Back up, Haley.
So I would say the vibe is dysfunctional family.
Plus, a preview of all the drama ahead in season 1.
It's going to be very fast-paced.
Spicy, unpredictable.
You were bad, you know that?
And the cast, where you've seen them before.
I have modeled before I act as well. I do have a girlfriend.
You're watching CBS Presents Beyond the Gates. Welcome to the neighborhood, an Entertainment Tonight special. This is exciting. We are less than 72 hours away from making daytime history by going Beyond the Gates. I'm Kevin Frazier.
And I'm Cheryl Underwood. And Kev, we're back at the Fairmont Crest Country Club, AKA the Atlanta set of the first hour-long, predominantly black soap opera ever.
Come on now.
That's what I'm talking about. And it premieres Monday on CBS and Paramount Plus. And we've been talking about it all week. But what I need to know is what is going down in the very first episode.
Everything. Here's what to expect as we go behind the scenes of this historic series.
Welcome to Beyond the Gates! 5, 4, 3.
This first episode is going to blow everyone away. You're going to see some explosive behavior.
So you were in the neighborhood.
Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy night.
It will definitely grab your attention, but what it will also do is introduce you to the world, the power, the privilege, but also the secrets, the lies, the scandals.
There's one big introduction to Fairmont Crest. All the players, that's the first
Duprees
episode.
will demand everyone's attention.
For sure.
People are going to fall in love with these characters. These are characters you really have not seen in daytime before. It's going to be the prettiest people you've ever seen in the middle of the day doing all kinds of messy, wonderful, fun to watch things.
The central family is an African-American family, and it is multi-generational. So as opposed to one story being told, we have multiple stories being told.
Here we are.
The drama revolves around the Dupree core 4. Vernon and Anita Dupree are happy, married, powerful. They have 2 daughters. Nicole is a psychiatrist, a married mom of 2. Danny is not quite as stable.
That's my sister, difficult from the jump.
Don't hate because I know what I want. I pulled myself up and I kept on strutting.
Here's the backstory. Danny's a feisty former model who ditched the catwalk for a lawyer named Bill. They married and raised 2 daughters, Naomi and Chelsea. About 30 years later, Bill dumped Danny for their daughter's BFF, Haley.
A conniving little slut who couldn't keep her legs closed. You just toss her aside because someone younger came along?
Our relationship isn't immediately accepted because the Duprees, if you cross the Duprees, it's like you have just ended yourself.
But this is just the beginning, since those 2 are becoming the newest residents of Fairmont Crest.
They're moving in and I'm just supposed to lie down for this?
I'm done being disrespected. Done.
She's a bit of a wild child.
Got a little something out of your system?
Not yet. I'm getting there.
He was married into the Dupree family, and now he's not. And he's the, I would call him the less than favorable character in the show. The shark can feast whenever he wants. Don't try me.
We have a really great moment at the country club, and then, of course, drama ensues and disturbs that family time.
Yes.
There will be scandals. There will be secrets and lies.
We're close. And I realize that I can never have it back in that way, but surely there's something we can salvage. You really are a piece of work.
Here's your exclusive sneak peek in Monday's premiere episode. Danny confronts her ex's new woman, who's about to be his wife.
We opened our hearts to the poor little orphan girl all alone in the world. And you paid us back by stealing Bill, my husband, my daughter's father? I didn't intend to hurt anyone. How do you live with yourself? And now you want it to be what? Bygones? If we could just find a way to be civil. Back up, Haley. This conversation is over.
He is now marrying my daughter's best friend. And 6 months after our divorce, the day that the divorce papers came home, these two walked over to the country club that my grandfather built and booked it for their wedding. I'm pissed, and I cannot handle it. I'm not taking it well.
Bill doesn't get to put a blowtorch to my life and then sail off on a honeymoon with his new child bride.
Anybody who knows daytime know that a wedding is epic. You gotta watch. Is crazy. I mean, we really come out of the park swinging for the fences.
But as you'd expect, these I do's don't go off without a major hitch.
My father, he is getting married to my best friend.
Former
Best friend.
I remember reading the script the first time and I was like, no way, I could not put the pages down. So I'm really excited for audiences to see it.
So there's drama between my father and myself because I'm not happy about that. So that's kind of where I begin, is that dynamic and me kind of getting over the betrayal from both my best friend and my father. It's drama.
She looks at Bill like, what the hell?
Essentially, he stepped out on Crazy Danny and is now married to Haley, which is where we begin the show. So this causes a lot of conflict. So I would say the vibe is dysfunctional family.
We're going to learn a couple of things that are, I think, really spine-tingling. But then it introduces a central crisis at the end of the show that I think is, in every way of describing it, a great cliffhanger.
How's that for a tease? As for the rest of the season, well, you'll meet about 40 characters total, many in the vast Dupree family tree, including Vernon and Anita's son-in-law, Ted, and their extended family.
Good looking for my good looking. I think people are going to see this and see themselves. They're going to see their family members, the messy ones, the drama-filled ones, the baby mama drama. They're going to see, discretion from the past maybe creep back into their lives.
Anytime you have a family in power like that, there are others on the outside that are trying to weasel their way in.
All of that, and this huge extension of the people that emanate from this family. It's gonna be a lot. It's a lot of heart. At the end of the day, this is a family that is doing a lot of things, but at the end of the day, they love each other, and they're always gonna have each other's backs.
Describe Beyond the Gates. Man, beautiful, dramatic, loving.
It's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be exciting. It's not reinventing the wheel, but just making it better.
We asked the cast to describe what's ahead.
Eye candy, yes, we love our eye candy. This cast is gorgeous.
And somehow, the same 4 words kept coming up, all starting with the letter S.
Spicy.
The secrets.
The sexy scenes.
Yes.
That I'm not in, but there are some sexy scenes, yeah.
It is steamy.
You got to get this crazy side under control.
I know.
Grandma can watch. It's grandma-proof, steamy, but it's also enough to make you feel excited.
After the pilot, the audience should definitely be hooked.
Still ahead.
I used to write for Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. 'Cause you're the uppermost on my mind.
From a songwriter to a model, when we first met the stars of Beyond the Gates.
Being the hunky plumbers, some people come out and say, hey, I do have a girlfriend. Yes, I'm dating.
Beyond the Gates is shot right here in Atlanta, but the series is set in the Maryland suburbs because that is where some of the most affluent African-American neighborhoods in all of America exist.
But whether it's a soap opera or real life, you gotta work your way to the top. And the same is true for this cast, so get ready as we unlock the ET Vault to show when we first met the stars of Beyond the Gates.
I'll make the whole thing go away. Bill is this imposing force. He's a shark of a man.
Tim and Kyle Durrett plays Danny's calculating ex, but rewind about a decade. We found him in Times Square posing for a calendar.
Being the hunky plumber, it's been fun. It's been interesting. I have modeled before I act as well.
So let's talk about your dating life.
I do have a girlfriend. Hey, baby. But yeah, that's I'm on lockdown. She's got a black belt in karate. I don't want to get beat up. So.
How did Tim's on-screen former sister-in-law get her start?
Hi, I'm Daphne Dupree. I missed July.
On a special Playboy Playmates episode of The Weakest Link in 2002. Why? Because she was one. Here she is catching up with another centerfold, Travis Barker's ex, Shayna Moakler.
I was just excited about being a working actor. I had done soaps before. So I did Passions and I did One Life to Live. To be almost 50 and it's almost like a resurgence. It is an embarrassment of riches, honestly, to work with Tamara and work with Clifton.
I think it's a lovely place to live.
My illustrious career. I've been doing this for 40 years.
Yep, Tamara Tunie, AKA Mama Dupree, is the definition of an industry icon. Over 70 acting credits, a Tony Award, and co-stars like Denzel Washington, Nick Cage, and Al Pacino.
What do you like best about being in this movie?
I get to be like really scary. My kind of film.
In 2022, she transformed into Whitney Houston's mom in the biopic, I Wanna Dance with Somebody.
Remember, head, heart, gut.
I read everything and watched everything and had conversations with people who knew Sissy and experienced her. It was just really just hoping to tell a truth of the relationship between this mother and this daughter.
When it comes to the small screen, Tamara is one of the few actors who's seen success in both daytime and primetime. Count them up, more than 1,300 episodes of As the World Turns and 20 seasons on Law & Order SVU.
Now, you want to tell me what this is about?
Having so many people approach me and say, you know, I went to study forensics because of your character. We know representation is everything. If you can see it, you can be it, right? So I can only hope that I inspire people in some way, shape, or form.
The king to Tamara's queen on Beyond the Gates?
Having Clifton as my husband is a dream come true. I had admired him from the time I was a child. I remember his show with Melba Moore that was on back in the 70s.
Yeah, Clifton Davis is a TV legend too. From variety series to game shows to sitcoms, his biggest hit.
What was it like to work with Sherman Hemsley? 5 years with Sherman, laughing every day. It was just wonderful.
E.T. first met Clifton right before Amen premiered in 1986. He played a preacher on the show and Sherman's son-in-law.
This is one of those parts that you knew right away. This is me. Mostly because I had just finished a 4-year degree, a Bachelor of Theology, and then I went on to do a Master of Divinity degree.
Yep, Clifton is still a real-life minister. We were on the set as he shot around with guest star and Lakers legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kinda tall. Good Lord. He's got a great sense of humor.
He even shared the screen with a Grammy winner.
There's a friend of mine, doesn't get much publicity, so I'm gonna ask him if, would you mind, come, this is my friend MC Hammer.
Thanks, the camera.
I know you've been waiting for this. You know, this could make you a superstar.
But it wasn't his first brush with music royalty.
I'm a composer. I used to write for Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. I wrote Never Can Say Goodbye for them.
I never can say goodbye, girl.
It was the most unbelievable experience.
I'm proud of the history that I have, and I'm proud that I've taught myself. I had no piano lessons. I just taught myself to play. It's been an honor to have a career of this length and to still be here.
Coming up,
welcome to Fairmont Crest.
The reality star making a splash on Beyond the Gates, along with E.T.'s Nichelle Turner.
This is actually happening.
Plus, the cast reveals their dream guest stars.
I'm gonna swing big. Are you ready?
Welcome back to the set of Beyond the Gates. Cheryl, I know you love soap operas.
Yes, I do.
What do you think makes a soap iconic?
Oh, that's easy. Betrayal, drama, glamour, jealousy. You know, all the good, messy stuff.
No, I feel you on that, but you're missing one very important thing that takes it to the next level.
What is that?
Big guest stars and cameos. Nothing hits harder than a surprise visit from someone you weren't expecting to see.
I feel a doorbell ringing right now.
Ding dong.
Welcome to Fairmont Crest.
Brace yourself, the Grande Dame from Potomac is stopping by the gated community.
I'm a beautiful woman.
Reality star Karen Huger, an OG from Bravo's Real Housewives of Potomac, brings her trademark style, wit, and passion.
We as women, especially Black women, we soldier, we take care of the family, we push through.
Also paying a special visit, E.T.'s own Nichelle Turner. She hit the Atlanta studio at 8 a.m.
Where do I go? Over here? Okay.
And from makeup to wardrobe, we tagged along behind the scenes.
So we decided to save this for another day. But what I am gonna wear, thank you, darling, is this dress here. And this is beautiful. This is actually something that I would wear on Entertainment Tonight. So we're gonna be fly, we're gonna look good.
Nichelle's role?
I am Method.
She plays, no surprise here, a reporter. Her character has a pivotal role in unmasking part of the family drama.
You all are legends. I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited to be here.
We're
really
so happy.
am.
You
Now
know
you're
what's
part of the
really
family.
sweet? What's really sweet is she doesn't realize she's a legend.
Right. Oh, stop that. This is actually happening.
This is happening.
It really is. I mean, I know it was a long road.
It's been such an incredible process from the time that we first sold it, which is 4 years in the making, to getting up to where we are now. And I have to say, it's like a well-oiled machine at this point. It is really, really incredible.
Nichelle Turner was amazing. We loved her, and she is welcome back anytime.
And which other stars would this cast like to welcome to their set?
I really want to work with the greats, Will Smith, Jamie Foxx, Denzel.
I mean, I'm gonna swing big. Are you ready? Viola, stop by for us. We love you so much. Please, please.
I mean, you know, I could say something ridiculous like a Denzel Washington, but you never know.
Obviously, crossover from Bold and Beautiful and Young and the Restless, I think, is inevitable.
Wow. Could any of my previous cast members from As the World Turns be on this show? Maybe.
Still ahead, the cast is spilling secrets as we count down to Monday's historic premiere.
I have my robe and both pockets are full.
That will not happen.
Danny, you're upset. I get that. But let's not do this here.
Shut up! I'm talking.
Just 3 days till Beyond the Gates brings all the drama to daytime.
And we're so excited for y'all to see the premiere episode. It happens right here on Monday, and it's also available on Paramount Plus.
Get ready, you don't want to miss it. But we leave you now with the cast spilling some on-set tea. What really happens when the cameras stop rolling? Get ready to find out.
Who is most likely to be found at craft services? Not me.
That would be me, child. Listen, I love to eat. Food is my best friend. If you want to be my best friend, say, Trisha, we're going to go eat, especially some seafood, and I'm there, and you are now my best friend.
Yeah, I like to eat.
We all catch each other out there. We're like,
Did you see the video, Kim? Because, see, they know how many times you come. So you kind of have to, it has to be strategic.
I try to hide it. I have my robe and both pockets are full, my drawers are full.